The H.J. Crawford Award was created to commemorate H.J. Bull Crawford, the first headmaster of UTS. Crawford truly set the tone for the school with his powerful personality, fine academic background, and high ideals. Crawford believed that UTS should be foremost in scholarship and athletics, but above all, in making good citizens. The H.J. Crawford Award is given in recognition of significant contributions to the advancement of UTS by an individual or group through commitment, dedication, and volunteerism, and a lifetime of significant achievements in contributing to the greater society. This year, we are happy to honor 3 individuals who have been vital to the success of our building project. Meg Graham, graduate of '89, Peter Ortved, a grad of '67, and Don Schmitt, a graduate of 1970, stepped up to help UTS at a critical juncture and have been guiding our building project to success. Meg Graham, '89, felt deeply connected to the UTS community as a student. As an alumna, she has been committed to giving back to UTS and fostering that sense of community for future generations. Meg has been an active member of the UTS Board of Directors since 2015 and our project steering committee since 2017. A principal at Supercool, an architectural and design practice that prioritizes sustainability and progressive building technologies, Meg also teaches design at the University of Toronto's Faculty of Architecture, Landscape and Design, and is a co-chair of the City of Toronto Design Review panel. Meg has brought her depth of knowledge and experience to the UTS building project, providing vital guidance.
Hello UTS. I am deeply honored and very touched to receive this award. Thank you so much. You're part of my DNA UTS and you're very dear to my heart. I feel very fortunate to have gone to UTS. And one of the things that it cemented in me, being amongst this remarkable community of people, students, classmates, teachers, staff, was a sense of responsibility. One in particular about giving back to community wherever I could, to the best of my ability. And so when I was offered the opportunity to join the board and to join the steering committee for this fantastic project, I jumped at the chance. And what a ride it's been to work with such a remarkable group of people and builders and consultants and just the whole group, and especially Rosemary, has been a remarkable opportunity for me to help and to give back to community and help build it and build a platform, a greater platform for UTS for the next 100 years. It's a spectacular project and I can't wait for you all to see it. I can't wait to see it when it's done. It's going to be really something else. So thank you for that opportunity to be able to give back in that way. And thank you so much from the bottom of my heart, my UTS heart, for this wonderful award. I am humbled.
Peter Ortved, 1967, has been a member of the project steering committee since its inception in 2017, and prior to that was helping with our committee to find a new home for UTS. A principal at the award-winning CS&P Architects for the past 26 years, Peter oversees many educational, civic, and justice projects with a focus on the creation of sustainable, accessible buildings and communities. Peter has been active on a number of committees within the Royal Architectural Institute of Canada and Ontario Association of Architects, and has been chair of several organizations, including most recently Heritage Toronto. He is also currently working with the City of Toronto on a plan for new uses for the old City Hall, and has been retained by the federal government to act as a professional advisor for the upcoming architectural design competition for Block 2 on Parliament Hill in Ottawa. Peter was instrumental in helping us secure our temporary home at 30 Humbert Street, making an important connection at the Toronto District Catholic School Board. Peter brings a wealth of expertise designing for educational aims and programs, and brings additional consideration of how future UTS students will interact with their space in new ways, which is an important part of our rebuild.
I was fortunate to spend 7 years at UTS, and that has been a major influence on my life. Certainly, I formed many friendships, and a number of those people I remain close to over 50 years later. There were some very influential teachers and a number of older students that served as prominent role models. Later in my life, I came to fully appreciate that the school was a very special place for me. And when the plans for renewing the school building began to formulate, I was pleased to volunteer my experience and advice. It's a very complex project and challenging, many years in the making and requiring a large project team. The support expressed by the UTS community has been very impressive. It has been a pleasure to work with the other members of the steering committee under the excellent leadership of Jim Fleck and Rosemary Evans. In particular, it has been very rewarding to collaborate with my fellow architects, Don Schmitt and Meg Graham, throughout the design and construction phases. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and together we can help to ensure that future generations will have the same benefits that we enjoyed. My sincere thanks to the school for the recognition and the significant honor of the H.J. Crawford Award.
Don Schmitt, grad of 1970, has played an integral role in building the future of UTS by redesigning our home at 371 Bloor West and creating a state-of-the-art facility which we will return to next fall. Don's talent has always shone. During his time at the school, he co-founded a magazine devoted to music, movies, and the arts called Tortoise Shout, after a poem by D.H. Lawrence. Creativity and entrepreneurial spirit have defined Don's career. Don is a principal and co-founder of Diamond Schmitt Architects, a world-renowned architectural firm that has won over 300 design and 7 Governor General's Awards. In 2019, Don was named to the Order of Canada. The citation for this great honor recognized in part his rehabilitation of iconic historic buildings and his sustainable architectural designs. UTS has been fortunate to have Don contribute his immense talent to the redesign of our historic home. The guidance, expertise, and talent of these 3 individuals has pushed UTS forward, ensuring future generations of students can learn and grow in facilities that match their abilities. For that, the UTS community will be forever grateful.
The opportunity for me to support the school emerged in spades in 2008, about 12 years ago. For UTS, it was a moment of some urgency. The future of the school and its relationship to the University of Toronto was in question. I was invited to join the board, and I think what we began to understand was quite quickly is a key issue for the university was a concern about its development capacity on the 371 Bloor lands. At least part of the issue relating to UTS was that. And so what I did was develop a series of master plans for the block that really illustrated to the university the capacity they had for expansion, but it also looked at how the school could consolidate on a smaller footprint, how it could renew its infrastructure, which had not seen renewal for well over a century, and do so in a way that prepared the school for the kind of pedagogy of the 21st century. There were some tough moments along the way. It wasn't always clear that the university and the school would come to an agreement, but eventually the process concluded with the school having emerged with a much stronger partnership with the university. I think the plan that we developed was ambitious, and in its ambition, it really honored a number of key aspects of a vision. First of all, that the retention of the heritage wings of 1910 along Bloor Street and 1924 along Huron Street, restoring and revitalizing those wings was not only a way to honor the rich history and traditions of UTS, but it was a way to renew that space for really a new world of teaching and new opportunities of engaging course material. But there were other challenges as well. How, in a compact footprint, could we accommodate a two-story auditorium, 700 seats? How could we accommodate a double gymnasium? And we thought about accommodating a double gymnasium literally under Huron Park, doing so in a way which met the needs of the school, but restored and revitalized a key park space for the community as a whole. We found a way to incorporate a library full of natural light and overlooking the park. The auditorium above at a second level, cantilevered over the park, forming a veranda that protects outdoor space for local children in daycare centers. And at the center, created a new crossroads in what has been the parking lot behind the Huron Street wing for 100 years, into a new forum, a new crossroads where all the paths of movement at the around the building come together in a coherent community for the school. I think for me, it's been really a joy to work with the incredible team at the school through this process. It's been a joy to be the architect for the realization of the vision, and it's been a great honor to contribute personally to the campaign as a founding member to really realize the vision. I think as a student, I loved the school situated in the urban center of the city, really a kind of gateway to the campus, gateway to the opportunities as a student and as a teenager moving from the world of the neighborhood into the kind of broader world, if you will. And it became a way of, for me, connecting and understanding architecture, urbanism, and culture in an urban setting. The school has produced generations of Canadian leaders. I'm really thrilled to have had an opportunity to contribute to confirming the legacy of the school and providing it with the facilities that really will allow it to continue that extraordinary leadership of great Canadian leaders in the future. And I have to say, I'm incredibly thrilled and deeply honored to be a recipient of one of the recipients of the H.J. Crawford Award. It's really with a sense of pride that I really was happy to return the huge debt I owed to the school. And so it's with a great pleasure that this award is welcomed by me. Thank you.